Like Pokemon, 2016 marks the 20th anniversary of Resident Evil, so Capcom's got a way of celebrating the series' 20th anniversary. And that is re-release Resident Evils 4 to 6 for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One backwards. Resident Evil 6 will come out on the 29th of March, and Resident Evil 5 will release during summer of 2016, and also we will finally see Resident Evil 4 on fall 2016. The re-released Resident Evil titles will be $20 a pop. PlayStation Network and Xbox Live may not be the only locations to access Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. The 3 titles will be released in disc format. The fact that they're re-releases, yes, it's the 20th anniversary of Resident Evil, and of course it's not surprising that if it's the 20th anniversary of a popular franchise, there's going to be re-releases. We've seen this happen before with Pokemon and its 20th anniversary. As a matter of fact, everybody's hyped up for Pokemon Blue, Red, and Yellow for the Nintendo 3DS. That was once on the Game Boy Color. But however, going back to Resident Evil, it's no surprise to me that they would go ahead and re-release the 4, 5, and 6. As a matter of fact, it's no surprise if they re-release any Resident Evil titles for the 20th anniversary. As a matter of fact, the 20th anniversary was even coming up, and Capcom even released Resident Evils 1 and 0. For those who want to go on the pop trivia route, you are asking, which Resident Evil is going to sell the most on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One? My best guess here is Resident Evil 4, because out of the 3, Resident Evil 4 is the most favorited. Now, Resident Evil 4 kinda gave the series a huge evolution. Not only that, it got, like, fucking mad great reviews. It was loved by fans. It got ported to PlayStation 2 with more content. It got an HD re-release. It's no surprise seeing Resident Evil 4's legend, the legend of Resident Evil 4, let's say that, being passed on throughout many console generations. It's no surprise there. However, Resident Evil 5 and 6, the problem with that is that when Capcom made these two, they borrowed too much from Resident Evil 4's action, and that's what happened. That's what pissed off the fans. Resident Evil 5, fans got concerned, even critics got concerned, and Resident Evil 6, they were pissed off about Resident Evil's horror aspect being, like, irrelevated like mad. Resident Evil 6, after being nailed to a fucking wall when it first released, is going to be 3rd place. 2nd place will be Resident Evil 5, and Resident Evil 4 will take 1st place, as always. With Resident Evil being a survival horror franchise, Resident Evil 4 keeps the survival horror aspect the most out of the 3. Speaking of faith to the series' roots, Resident Evil 4 is the most faithful. So that's what's going to land Resident Evil 4 to 1st place. That's what got people into liking Resident Evil 4 way more. That's what's gotten Resident Evil 4, like, numerous fucking Game of the Year awards. Also, Resident Evil 4 takes the leap of faith and plays it safely. That's all, see you in the next video, and of course, let's all hope that Capcom keeps all the single-player content when they release it on day 1, instead of patching it in later. And yes, this entire video was made for the sole purpose of making that joke.